How's it going, guys? Career Mode Central here, and today we're back with another Leeds United career mode. Okay, so let's first get straight into this episode. I'm pumped to get the matches going. On the 5th of September we do have a game coming up against Wolves, and I'm going to go change the team around a little because recently we haven't really been playing very well. Last episode we did actually not manage to pick up a win in either game. Played very poor against Bristol City and we only got a draw against Brighton, so we do need to pick up the points, get ourselves back into that promotions stage of the season. Just going to play around with the team a bit. Sorry if the footage is a little bit laggy or anything at all. For some reason my capture card just wasn't having a good day, but I was just thought I can't not upload it because then the career mode would be out of date, and if I just didn't upload it, it would have looked bad and stuff. So sorry if there's any jumpy bits or anything at all. That's on my behalf at all, and it shouldn't be like that for the rest of the episode. It should only go on for about 2-3 minutes. So if you can deal with that, thank you for that. There's the team changes. I'm going to put Sanchez into cam, and Antonucci's going to start up front with a Numa out on the right hand side. We're home today against Wolves, so we should be able to pick up the 3 points. I'm not expecting them to be too hard of an opponent, no offence to any Wolverhampton fans out there. And yeah, like I said last episode, we were just a little bit lacklustre in that final third. We just need to score more goals. I said right as soon as we started the career mode, my defending wasn't great. I just couldn't defend very well, so I needed to score more goals than the other team if I was to ever get any points. But I just need to defend well. As you can see, Belushi, the guy we sold to Wolves there on the bench for them, and we just need to get the points in our first episode today. The first game of the episode will start against Wolves, and I'm just raring to get it going. And as you see, the first chance would fall to us. It's down here at us in the fourth minute. Scotland with a little bit of skill and does get a free kick in the 4th minute. Lovely bit of ball roll down on that right side. As you can tell, I'm a little bit more skillful than a few more career mode players. People like to pass it around. Anyway, Antonucci puts the ball into a box, and Loftus-Cheek rises absolutely perfectly in the top right hand corner. And my God, is Loftus-Cheek turning into a starlet. And talking about Loftus-Cheek, I have a great story about this guy. As you guys know, if you're a subscriber on my channel, I did visit Liverpool, Barcelona a couple of days ago, and I went all the way up to London. I got myself the train up there from Portsmouth, where I'm from, and I did end up seeing Loftus-Cheek in the train station. Now, I didn't have enough guts to go ask him for a photo, which I probably should have done, but he was walking past me. He had his headphones in, he had his Adidas gear on. I don't know why he was in London Waterloo train station. He probably could afford a car, but I don't know why he was there. It was just he was there, and that's my claim to fame of seeing Loftus-Cheek. And for the whole day I was just thinking, he's in my career mode, I should have asked for a photo. Anyways, here we are with another chance. Renato Sanchez there, and a good save for the goalkeeper. There's been a few chances I've missed just completely commentating there about my Loftus-Cheek story. Very good save there from the goalkeeper. We've had a few chances, but our finishing again has just not been very good. And Wolves haven't really been pressing us a lot. They've had a few chances. As you can see, they bring on Adam Lafronda here, that more of that attacking thing for Jack Price there. And we also do bring on a sub as well. No, we don't actually. I thought we did. Anyway, we do have a corner here. Renato Sanchez try to get a head on it. The ball just literally just scrambling around. It's a good tackle. Alex Mark takes a shot. It's just wide of the post, unfortunately. Again, we are pressing Wolves very well. And that's how the game would finish. We actually do get a win, which I was very happy with. Finally, good to bounce back after not winning for 2 games against Bristol City and Brighton. So that's, in the past 3 games, we picked up 4 points from a possible 9. So it's not the best. It's not title winning stuff. But I'm looking at that kind of promotion more. I'm probably looking at 2nd or 3rd rather than I am. Well, 3rd is playoffs, isn't it? I was looking at League 1 there. Yeah, so we are maybe looking at one of the 1st or 2nd positions. Anyway, as we would progress here, down the line we would find that our next game would be against Charlton Athletic. Obviously, we haven't really had a good form against these kind of teams. The lower league teams, obviously, no offence to Charlton, they did get relegated last year, so I will associate them as a lower league team. We haven't really played very well against them, so I'm thinking I need to go more attacking. This is a team I'm playing. I'm going to go very attacking from the start. My moral was not to change the winning team. I do like to change my team around quite a lot on career mode, but I thought we did play quite well against Wolves. Let's keep the same team. Let's try not to change it, because as that's the saying for most managers, that's my saying on when I play Football Manager as well. Do not change a winning team, because it will go into the next game. It should get you the 3 points as well if you play exactly the same. So I kept exactly the same team. Antonucci did actually play well. I was thinking of transfer him at the start of the season, but he is kind of crept into the team. He's there in front of Watt, and he's there in front of Wood. He's getting his place in the team. And the first chance would fall to us. It's a good shot from Iwobi, but it's deflected and goes out for a corner. And Sanchez takes the corner, he takes it short, plays it out to Iwobi here on the right hand side, who puts a lovely ball in. And I was controlling Denea, but for some reason Bamba just decides to come out of nowhere with a bullet header, and he hits the post unfortunately, and Charlton managed to scramble it away. And they do go up the other end, and Silvestri makes a good save down to his right hand side for a lovely over the top ball. They hit it on, I think it was on the half volley, and we just can't get the ball clear. As you see, this is just how bad my defending really is. Iwobi just doesn't pass it for some reason. Fanny here on the ball, Diarra plays it into Goodmanson, back to Goodmanson, Kashi here on the left hand side, ball played in, we still can't get the ball clear, it's still going around in the box, and they get another shot away. It's another good save on the right hand side there from Silvestri. So Charlton are pressing us again. We're not playing very good football. This is only on world class. We were discussing going on legendary earlier, but I'm definitely not at the moment. I'm not looking comfortable enough. And again, the next chance would fall to Charlton. Here, down on the right hand side, Goodmanson plays it to Aid, who plays a lovely ball into the box, and they hit the bar. And luckily, the rebound header from Goodmanson goes straight into the Silvestri's hands. So we do go into the break somehow level, and I was just like, we have to change it, so we have to do something, otherwise we're not going to be getting anything from this game. So we do bring Tony Watt up against his old side, take Antonucci off, he's had his time, and we're going to put Sanchez out on that right hand side, because he does have a little bit of pace. He is that kind of guy. He's quite agile. I was looking at Cook can't play out wide, neither can Sanchez anyway, but I decided to put him out there anyway. He is small and he's got quite agile, he's got that kind of ability, so I thought, why not kind of switch up the team a little. So Tony Watt and Lewis Cook come on, with Antonucci and Anua making way. Like, I've not been too impressed with Anua, unfortunately, though. He's not been playing too well for me. But here goes Watt through the centre. Lewis Cook, as he's just come on 2 minutes after, takes a lovely pop shot just from outside the box. It just whiskers wide of that right hand post. As you can see from this highlight, look, it's just whiskers wide on the right hand side. Unlucky there from Lewis Cook. And now we pick the ball up in the 51st minute, just inside our own half. Loftus-Cheek here with a lovely bit of football here. 1-2 with Renato Sanchez. Plays it into Watt. Watt first time through ball to Lewis Cook. And he shoots. And I don't know what kind of save that is from a keeper, but we'll take the goal anyway. It's a lovely bit of football. It was just outside our own box. We played it all the way up towards Tony Watt, who plays in the first time ball towards Lewis Cook here. Look at this pass, absolutely perfect there from Tony Watt. The two substitutes linking up. I don't care how it goes, and as long as it hits that back of the net, I'm taking the goal. It's a lovely finish. I'm not really going to say lovely finish, but Lewis Cook gets another goal on his tally. And we're 1-0 up in the 53rd minute. Charlton maybe don't deserve to be 1-0 down. As you can see, they have another chance here. Silvestri making another really good save on his right hand side. He's liking saving those shots on the right hand side. Maybe Charlton don't deserve to be 1-0 down, but goals win you games, shots don't win you games. And we do have the next chance as well. It's Sanchez now on this right hand side. He's been playing quite well. He cuts inside, has loads of space, and it's another AIDS goal. We know you get those games where it always goes against you. For some reason, this game it's going for me, which is nice to see. I maybe don't deserve to be winning it, but now for some reason we do find ourselves 2-0 up in the 65th minute. Renato Sanchez out on that right hand side does get a goal, and Lewis Cook obviously with the first one. This game should be out of sight now. I don't really see Charlton coming back and getting 2 goals back in. They just kind of they shouldn't really have let Sanchez cut in so easy. I did no touch dribble inside, and I think it was going in anyway. It was a nice finesse into the other side. As you can see, those finesses usually probably would have gone in, but the deflection took it past the goalkeeper on the near post, and he had no chance really. It kind of wrong-footed him. And then we would have the next chance as well. It's 72nd minute. Sanchez plays the ball out wide to Taylor. Taylor plays a kind of like chip ball to Iwobi. Has loads of time. Sees Watt in the middle. Watt takes it around his man, takes his shot, and we do get our first penalty. Obviously, we've given a penalty away before, and which Silvestri has saved, but we haven't actually got a penalty yet. This is the first penalty we've actually gained. It's a shot from Lewis Cook, and I'm not sure if it was a penalty, to be honest. I think he just tripped over his own feet, but we'll take it anyway. It's not like it's online. It's not like we have to be sportsmanship. It's only the computer. They're not going to get bothered by it. I'm going to give it to Tony Watt, obviously, because he did win it. I am that kind of guy. If someone does win the penalty, I do think they should kind of deserve to take it because they've worked to win it. Anyway, Watt would step up to take the penalty, and he finishes it perfectly, just to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper. To be honest, I thought he was going to save it because the keeper did stay down the middle. I thought he was just going to do like a palm it to his left-hand side, but it was just enough to beat him. I did put it high enough just to beat the goalkeeper, and now we're 3-0 up. It could be our biggest victory so far away to Cheltenham here, which I'm quite happy with considering how poor our away form's been. I don't think we've picked up a win on the road yet. So a 3-0 win against Cheltenham on the cards at the moment. Watt gets his second goal in the Championship, again coming off the bench. He's not really even getting those chances starting. When I give him the chance of starting, he doesn't score. He only seems to score off the bench, Tony Watt. But I'm happy bringing them off the bench. Anyway, the next chance would fall to Charlton. It's a bit of poor defending from me. Just to switch the play there to Motta, who has loads of time and just heads it past Silvestri. Again, it's just shambles defending. I was about to say shit defending. Shambles defending there from me. Look at that. It's just the play just dives. No one's picking up Motta on that left hand side. The ball's just chipped over him, and Marco Motta gets his second goal of the Championship in the 88th minute. But it's only a consolation. I'm a bit annoyed we didn't keep a clean sheet because we probably could have done there against Charlton. But a win's the win. That's 2 wins this episode now. A 3-1 win and a 1-0 win. 4 goals in 2 games. 6 points from a possible 6 in this episode. Absolutely perfect. What I'm loving in this series here. I'm going to do a quickly little bit of training. Maybe looking at differentiating the training a little. We've had Taylor, Cook and Moat as our primarily free training people we've been training here. But I maybe think about changing it up. Just going to do a quick squad report as well. We haven't really had a look at that really. Just going through the players, seeing if anyone's grown much. Loftus-Cheek has gone up 2, which is decent. Iwobi goes up 1. Cook's gone up 2. Moat's up 2 as well. Tony Watt hasn't gone up yet, but he's in excellent form. And then now we're looking at kind of the fringe players. Everyone's happy, which I'm trying to keep at the club. I know it's hard to keep everyone happy. Maybe we'll have a few people content, as you see Chris Wood there in excellent form, but still not yet to go up a rating. Someone who's really impressed me though at the moment is our goalkeeper, Marco Silvestri. I was maybe looking at bringing in a new goalkeeper at the start, but he's been absolutely perfect for me. I can't fault him. He's been so good. He's been excellent, and I just wouldn't think about selling him at all. He's been absolutely perfect. So kudos to Marco Silvestri there. So we're going to change the team up a little. Again, I would say I wouldn't change the winning team, but we were 0-0 at half time with Charlton, so I'm going to put that 0-0 side out. Sanchez is going to go on that right hand side, Cookson go in the centre, and Watt is going to go up front. So I am looking at that kind of that second half team that got the 3 goals, rather than that first half team that we went in at the break, kind of Charlton dominating us. As you can tell, this is the second time we faced QPR this season already. We did defeat them 3-2 in the cup, which sent us through to the next round. We think we have a game coming up against Exeter, I think, after this. But it's very close actually. Although it is early in the season, QPR are 3rd, we're in 4th position, so we can leapfrog them if we do get a win. So we're looking at that. Walters is the player to watch. Obviously he did score 2 goals against us in the cup, and QPR went in front both times. They went 1-0 up, we brought it back to 1-1, they went 2-1 up, and then we brought it back to 3-2 with 2 late goals. So this could be a very interesting game. Maybe not the 5-goal thriller that we saw in the cup, but I'm hoping for a win anyway. But the first chance would fall to QPR. It's tossed down the centre, some poor defending from me. I'm letting just Diakite run, and it's a lovely tackle, but apparently it's not. First thought, I thought Dene had made a brilliant tackle. He got his foot to the ball, but according to the referee, he's seen something different, so we've got to get on with it, unfortunately. I don't know how it's not a red card. If it was a bad tackle, if it was a penalty, it definitely should be a red card. He's stopping a goal scoring opportunity. Obviously, it has changed. The rules have changed now, but we're talking FIFA 16, and Silvestri has a chance now to keep the game level, and he does. He saves his second penalty. We've given away 2 penalties now, and Silvestri's made 2 big boy saves now, and he keeps the score level after the 8th minute. Walters won't be happy with that one. It was straight down the middle. I had a feeling it would go straight in the middle, and Silvestri with a very good save. Lewis Cook here with a little bit of skill to take it past the player. A shot across the goalkeeper's body, but Rob Keane does well to tip the ball over. Again, I am doing quite well with my skills at the moment. I do like to take people on skillfully rather than pass it around them. I'll do a ball roll or a roulette or step over here and there, because that's how I do prefer to play my football on FIFA rather than passing. I found it boring if not. Anyway, haul it down here on the left hand side. It's just some poor defending from me. Tozer at the back post. He literally just takes a snapshot very quickly. Probably had more time than he thought, but the shot just goes wide and comfortable for Silvestri there. Anyway, into the second half now. Renato Sanchez down here on the right hand side. Lots of time and space. Plays a through ball, hits Tony Watt, and it's a good save. I don't know why I didn't hit that first time. Iwobi took a touch, and there's another very good save there from Rob Green. Oh, and here we go, QPR Tozer here now again, and he takes a shot and it just loops over the keeper Silvestri. He can't really do anything about it. So we've had our chances. Again, poor finishing from me is the tale of the story, and we're 1-0 down unfortunately. Maybe we can hopefully come back like we did in the cup against QPR, I'm hoping, but it's just our poor finishing that's not winning us games. If we can finish perfectly, we would have seen this game out. We could be 2-3-0 up already. 90th minute, we're going for the game. We're going ultra attacking, and QPR just get us on the break here. There's a lovely ball through, and Berahino of all players who they've obviously signed from West Brom finishes the game off. Unfortunately, it will be 2-0, and that's how the game does finish. So it's just poor defending from me again. I went ultra attacking trying to get that point, and my defence was just so open. Obviously, that's what happens when I was going for the game, trying to chase the victory. Unfortunately, but that's how the game would finish. We would lose our only game of this episode. We could have got 9 points from 9. I would have liked the win. It would have put us up to third, maybe possibly into second, but now we're going to drop down, maybe even out of the playoff places, unfortunately, which is quite annoying. But we'll go into our final game of the episode, and is a cup game, Capital One Cup game against Exeter City. I will quickly go have a look at the league as well, because I was quite intrigued to see if we had fallen out of those places, and we had actually. No, we hadn't. We're still in 5th. So as you can see, we do have 5 wins, 1 draw and 3 losses. 9 games played already. It's going very quick. Reading are top of the table, and we're only 4 points behind the leaders. So we are playing quite well. Although we have picked up 3 losses, we're not doing too bad. As I said, I am looking at that kind of top places. 4 points off after 9 games isn't too bad. As long as we're kind of around that time by Christmas time, the transfer window, I can bring in a few more players and to kind of strengthen the squad. Anyways, we're going to go into our final episode of the game, and final game of the episode, sorry. And I thought, it's Exeter at home in the Capital One Cup. I'm going to sim it. We should be able to beat a League 2 side at home. Comfortable team, our first team out. Antonucci up front, and Nua out on that right hand side. And in the 57th minute, still nothing's happened. A few injuries, a few substitutions there. We go 1-0 down in the 74th minute to a Wheeler goal, and we are knocked out. After playing the games in the cup, after winning that game emphatically against QPR, we get knocked out by simming against the League 2 side. I wasn't very happy at all, guys. Well, anyways, we'll wrap it up now, guys. If you did enjoy the video, by all means hit that like button. If you are enjoying the Leeds career mode, show your support. If we can hit 10 likes, I'll get another one out tomorrow. Thank you for your support on the series. Subscribe if you are new to my channel, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Peace.